I'm going to go downstairs and enjoy a stone down sublime summer high. And maybe just meet up with my most blessed, most new blessed friend, most close fellow I've ever met. Alright, listen, right, Nelson, yeah. And this beautiful lady friend of mine, yeah. Oh my good God, these people, yeah. I don't think I met them before. Lifetimes ago, maybe many times before. Yeah, they've always been friends, yeah. Instant comments from love. The hottest, coolest, and grooviest, yeah. It's really wonderful to meet such folk. I hope they do come on over. I've been told and all together there's 4-leaf clovers and bottles of ganja to bring up to the gate. So I'm going to enjoy the late spring when this crazy crow finds his mojo and goes away and blows everybody away when the stages are lit and loaded with it. People can finally enjoy a show. And the true rock and brothers are gonna show up and bring it up, crank it up to a level that's never been seen or heard. And I wanna be on the vanguard of that scene that is remembered, yeah, from 100,000 years from now. And they provided that we found a way. But I turn the climate on back around to a level of equilibrium that does not just guarantee a future, but allows us to return to the Eden of that world, that world that was once enjoyed by the Native American tribes of ancient antiquity. I think we owe it to ourselves and our children to leave the world in better shape than when we were born. I was once believed and brainwashed to become a soldier who has gone. I would wanted to die in the war after blew away so many children, burned down villages, yeah. It took a whole lot of swung light apart. I had to drop so much fucking liquid out. I traveled far, I raised my head. I went up against a list of across himself. Devils, angels, demons, sorcerers and magicians, warlocks and witches who would sing their siren songs to attempt to make run on run all the way. Run all the way. But how to jump into false upon to show it. I wouldn't give a fuck. You push me over the edge, but you could not get me. I was so far away from thee. It's gonna be nice to take off. I went have to knock and hearken for the lens. The sun I'm making. I would hit a present cemetery, yeah. Maybe around late October, yeah. Beneath the full moon, I would follow dreams. Omen and seek a spirit, hoping that catch 'em in a glimpse and a blast of bliss. So yourself for last always touch me, yeah. I wanted to repay the gratitude for coming through and blessing me and saving me. And I've been imploring and entreating to the Grim Reaper himself to spare my soul and give me another shot. And since then I've done a whole lot. Trying to live as much as I freaking can. Push myself in such a way. There can't really be no other way. Every other way is a fucking selling out. You shouldn't change in yourself, you become a fucking shit fuck. You're contemptuous and fucking full of pride. You're gonna end up fucking in hell fried. I don't want that for you, so turn it all around. You can always atone and fucking turn it all around. Just like I did it, so yeah. I was murdered, yeah, I hurt my soul, yeah. I was thought for sure I would be dead. But I rose from the ashes, yeah. But I became a crazy fucking crow. Crazy as fuck. The craziest of all, crazy crow. Crazy crow and coolie crow Schofield. AKA Everly Alpha. Last of the hippie goth. Oh, renegade, rainbow master. Hello, law master. I'm leader of a tribal band. Of a tribal band of the Highwood Elven tribal band. Dwelling in on the outskirts of Illinois. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful blessing by the shore. The other world shores where mortality is insured. It was light with so much blood. It was beautiful as lady friends. Oh, welcoming us into the kingdom, yeah. And began to dance and make out, yeah, with each other, yeah. Began to show up. The sensuality began to unbliss. A force field was raised. It was something like exotic, but graphic, explicit, and cool, and groovy, and something I would love to bear witness. Hopefully, but I am gone. I only have a little bit of time, yes, so you know, never stop believing in yourself, yo. You'll go farther than you could have ever imagined, yeah. Better shut the fuck up before I wake up. Yeah, all the fuck that ain't my house, God. For doing what I do, I hardly think it's a crime. To be singing songs, somebody's gotta do it, yeah. Songs are important, it means so much to all of us. Brothers and sisters are always rocking the songs. Everybody's got the songs that keep them going, yeah. I hope to help out and provide. I wanna help give back to those who helped me as well. Like the rock and rollers who kept me from the clutches of death. Oh yeah, oh what a fucking man breath. Hello, Dana Scully, Julian Anderson. I would give up myself for one night with her. That beautiful harlot starlet. Oh, so supremely gorgeous show, irresistible. An episode named such so. One of the most controversial. Is she really was that willing to fucking hook up with the fellow? But I must admit the murder was charming, yeah, the groovy tattoo, and she wanted to go out. She was acting well, yeah, being more like herself in real life. Yeah, here she was on a kinky little chick. Well, fucking punk rock and go, you know, caught shoplifting, yo, crossing borders in Ireland, yo, with her hair totally bleached, with a blonde, with a whole lot of red. It was really groovy, fucking yeah, fuck yeah, rock on Gillian, rock on Jillian. She speaks two accents, yeah, they just seem to fluctuate whenever she's in either country, yeah. Everything cool, but it most bizarre. In the end, by the class was likely to end up fucking in the papers, yo. Surely, yeah, both of those totally on point. Except those papers included the front pages of Rolling Stone, Esquire People, and all those magazines, publications, yeah. Winning Oscars and becoming a legend and a hero to a lot of young lady children who grew up worshipping her just as much as all the men who had the hearts for her. Yeah, just like that, you know. I already even wrote a story that reminded me of my loud girl. That was the one where a writer's totally obsessed upon Pierce Chant's meeting. Writes script of her of all. This is the only thing that keeps him going. Yeah, I even can relate to that saga. That kind of story is one that I really enjoy. Yeah, there was one where I was a stalker who was similar to Malaga. Yeah, the fellow from Malaga. Yeah. He was stalking her, but while she dropped, she off and then took off all of her garments, yeah. Oh, lit up a bunch of candles, yeah. Pulled back the dress, gazed up to the stars. That's when you records turned on, yeah. She didn't want to go any harm. She just wanted to see the blessing of an angel in human form. Most erotic and sensual angel, Jesus Christ. But my lady friend Kara Crawford Crow is just as hot and just as magical. And when I see pictures of my good guy, Jeremiah Girl can hang. She could ride me so well. That cut me out of hell and turned the light into the heaven that people hate most of all. Jealousy's a motherfucker, now I said it blessed. Hate me now, everybody third Jay-Z. Thank you, Jay-Z, for going after Nas, Escobar, and now the Golden Child is the greatest of them all. Rightfully won an Oscar after a career, fucking remaining cool as fucking young and fresh while always being there at the forefront. Yeah, just recently he gave a really heartfelt speech an obituary celebrating the light of a friend that he knew very well. DMX. Dane, dark man, actual Earl Simmons, yeah, he died tragically at the young age of 52 after a lifetime of smoking a whole lot of crack crystal rock, yeah. But Nas didn't bring that up at all, but rather celebrated and related to a story about the two of them after pulling off a six set from the cult fucking drug classic containing luminaries, concluding Method Man. And Redman, I think Hype Williams was the director. DMX and Nas were the fucking leaders of the drug gang, drug lords in their own right, yeah. After the set, they went outside, blazed one up, yo, and looked up, yo, and Nas would look over, yeah, and see his brother, his newfound friend, who had become a star just like that. And I think that was before that sick ass album was even dropped, yo. But Thomas knew this guy was special, so saw the tears well up in his eyes, yo, yeah. He was fucking realized it was relating to it also. Oh, it was a moment that I will never forget, yeah. It gives me a Nas ever more of a mistake. I was there from the second, oh yeah, I'm the 41st side. Yeah, the subway song with the one with the bar live at the barbecue verse that's laced in the background, yeah. While his best friend, Jungle and him are rolling up a J, rolling up a blunt. Yeah, after probably having a good time the night before with the bitches that he would hook up with. Yeah, you know that famous line. I love to recite it from time to time, quite often, yeah. Got my first piece of ass smoking blunts with hash. Now cash is all in. And all those figures who I ran with her dead are doing years in the hundreds. Sometimes automatic, pack of formatic. Good goth, yeah, phrase on high too. Nasty Nas, the golden child, the second coming of Rock Kamala, yeah. Rock on, yeah, rock and roll. Chilled out, set, played with set with the Beastie Boys. Rest in peace, Adam Yasha. I will not ever forget that all communication check you had. Those two I really fucking enjoyed, yeah. They had a profound influence on what I do. Hip hop chanting, I love to do. I don't give a fuck if you don't like the sound. You can be a hater and be lame as fuck. See the goodness in that which is so. I like to rock and roll, live fun and have fun and chill out with people and find a way to relate and enjoy another person's presence, yeah. Treat others as you would like to. How would you feel if everything you did was ripped apart? That's what happens to a lot of young people and upstart and jaded, yeah. They isolate themselves until later on, yeah. They're scorned and bullied and pushed around until and that's when you find them in the closets with a noose around their necks. They dead around 3 or 4 or 5. You help finally smoking up a J. If I was like them, I'd do every drug could I that would come my way. And walk to that great false hope pond. That was agreed upon. Don't give him false hope. Do not ever let him think that was we're gonna help him get back to his lane. I heard this shit and it made me want to fucking run right there. So I went to the pond that's there. It's so beautiful. Oh, yeah, it only makes sense to mythologize this in the right fucking way. The dead Martians and tokens land. I needed a dark way to say the land. It's the ocean, the water that I will walk in. When I need to die and leave this world, I could go to the Great Canyon or maybe the Golden Gate Bridge and jump off like so many before. But this lake means a lot to me right near the school. Well, I almost went down, but some of the most special years of the last late years of innocence of childhood, yeah. Early adolescence, there was a mystique. Pax Americana was, after all, in full effect. We were the last generation to enjoy an innocence that can no longer be so. You have to keep all your children at home and homeschool them yourself, or they'd be totally fucking fucked up, and their childhood would be kind of, in a sense, stolen from them. It's happening even if they're home children, school children. They got their hands on fucking smartphones that are more worth more than the ones that I have. Oh, motherfucker, I don't even have a fucking car anymore, but it doesn't seem to matter. All those car crashes were kind of eerie and occult. Maybe wondered about things, why things had become the way they had become. It made me see one thing, getting struck by that ghost car that came out of the blue on Peach Shaw Road. I jumped to save my life, so thank God I did what I had to do. It was not quite fast enough to avoid the collision. It fucking was like lightning flash went off, yeah. And I was thrust into a dead shit, one of the near crowd. Somehow got up in a fucking daze. Oh my good God, what the fuck's happened, yeah. Thankfully I was not dead. When I was going to be able to walk down the Burnbush Trail past Ben McCallum's house and make it back at home. Show off my kitty cats and go to the hospital later, yeah. I didn't really want to go at all, yeah. But soon enough, I began to lose equilibrium. Everything began to spin, and that was when the pain began to release and become unbearably sharp and impossible to endure. I said, "Oh my God, I think I'm gonna die. Somebody needs to rescue me and call 911. Send me a mess. This kid's going down." I went out into the bed. And almost got hit by the first car that came the other fucking way. No, actually, it was the way in which the ghost car had come. Makes sense now. It's really fucking dangerous there. That bend, you can't even fucking hear the ride. I was wearing all black, so that's understandable, yo. That's pretty much my fucking fault and bad timing. I'll take it though, but it's kind of weird though. I had just called my lady friend, inviting her over to chill out with me. Right as I hung up that phone call, yo, I swear to motherfucking God, that car came around the road on the bend and hit me, yo. Who knows, yo? That could been drunk and flying fast. The odds and the strange occurrences, all the things that had to happen to set that up. It really makes you wonder. I swear to fucking God, the occult. There's an occult force, an evil presence amongst us. It seems to have a way of possessing our people, brothers and sisters, like it doesn't care. It does not discriminate. It's kind of like what's going on as of late. You're either a disciple or destroyer. You can only be good or evil. You can't be both. And if you're both him, once and not the same, and you are one with the dark people who are all about getting people slain. Oh, that crazy motherfuckers. Did my friend finally come? That would really be awesome. But it's almost fucking 6 o'clock. And sworn up the oven, vampire folk will gaze out to the stars before settling into the repose. After all that, they love the morning dawn. The colors of the hues are especially soothing into the young star sun who's about to sign out. Not just another 20-minute long freestyle. I hope it went down. I hope it went down. I'll have to check the playback to make sure that was so. Hopefully the suchness is ingrained within the essence of us all. You know, it's there, yeah, it's hopefully channeled up well. Thanks, and great praise to Jah Olivita. Signing out, yeah, crazy girl, Kevin Cooley, Craft Schofield, yeah. AKA Emilio Fox. You have not heard this yet, boy. Hang it forever as long as it flow with the effortless ease and all in the name of harmony, love, low erotic rights and peace. Oh yeah, that comes after an orgy goes on all night long. That's the way, oh, you pass that mirror and let me hit that ball. Oh yeah, get my back on top of me, yeah. Rock and roll is so lovely. Put a spell on a couple of kinky young 21-year-old girls, yeah. Wanted to take me home right away after seeing what I had done to them. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll is the formula. It went like that for me, except rock and roll came first, then the narcotics in the form of pot and heroin, yo. Then came the bras who took me home, and candles were lit. And long we made out. It was legit. It's good to pull a threesome off, yeah. It's so lovely, yeah. Made out finally with my very first crush. So in a way it's poetic now, I don't know. Mom was 40 years old, John Lennon was murdered, yo. And why should he be murdered and I'm not? I'd like to die, yo, and I ain't die young. The good die young. Rest in peace, Wade Bennett, yo. Rest in peace, Raven Buckley, yo. Rest in peace, Dan Nicholson, yo. Rest in peace, Jeremy Knopf, yo. Rest in peace, every brother and sister who went down before their time. Let's go dance and bring the spirits back into our time in our world, and we'll celebrate like the never's gonna be another day or night we'll ever have a chance to do this again. I will announce all 7 deadly sins and obliterate the 3 great Buddhistic poisons. You can do this, yeah. Take heroic doses of LSD. I swear it's on the sunk pot all of the time. Make it mandatory and legalize all drugs. Eliminate criminal justice systems. Wipe out all the motherfucking prisons. Turn them into learning centers full of universities filled with people who are devoted to the ecumenical fields, the integration of all knowledge to attain wholeness that allowed the tribes to live, and the only way that worked, keeping people in harmony with the weathers of the world. Finding a way to live and coexist with all tribal folk, regardless of difference of skin, weight, colors, it's sometimes peaceful brothers. On for hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of years, and why did it have to all go to hell in just a couple of hundred years? In 1492, when that evil motherfucker Columbus came through uninvited, he showed up and killed everyone. The Taino people were reduced to none. There were a million, and talk about a fucking massacring, If that's not genocide, mass murder, what was gonna have to fucking take for people to fucking snap out of the train? Realize that something went awry. It should never have happened. The most ultimate saga has ever gone down. Heaven and hell, disciples of stories going at it, yo. Native Americans put up one hell of a fight. You gotta give them props for really doing it right, but no one could not comprehend a people who are all about waging war forever, always. It was a never-ending war. Then the campaigns that were waged often in the dead of winter time, when the camps were difficult to move away, and you don't get them far away enough from the clutches of trigger-happy soldiers drinking whiskey and ready to rape the women who would certainly be kept prisoners and taken away with the children. Stolen and kidnapped, sent to boarding schools where the heads were cut off. They were made to hate their people, hate their it did a lot of them, man. Suicide rates are pretty fucking high. high. The average age of a young man is 44, maybe 45. I learn all of this and it makes me cry. It makes me want to die. It makes me want to find a way to somehow make the right fucking wrong. That's why I do a whole lot of heroin and smoke as much pot as I can. Mary Jane was always the most blessed, loyal of lady friends. She brought me to every lady after, yeah, but she's always been there, and I'm going outside, checking out now, like got a long far and wide, and across the world, across the universe, in the spirit of John Lennon, and all of my heroes who went down, Cobain, Cobain, oh, the greatest of our generation, a tortured artist, a brilliant artist, a polymath artist, inspirational, one handsome motherfucking fellow, kind of like a Brad Pitt, kind of like totally legit. He never made a fucking wrong move. The thing he did was fucking drugged out and smooth. And I think that's why a lot of musicians and snobs and fucking hipsters hate him. But I went to a concert and it was the greatest. The energy and the fucking power it was in the songs that he had created was something that other musicians had embraced, stood and fucking pulled off with such majesty. It was totally inspiring. It was everything I thought it could ever be. It exceeded that in space. But goddamn, music is the key on day. It would be nice to be able to play, but I don't have my own home. It's kind of sad. Something I need is something I should have fucking procured. But the blue room works out rather well, and it's signing out now. I gotta go out, and blaze away. Look for the moon, but there's a whole lot of clouds in the sky. That means there's unlikely. But if there's enough light, she won't be able to have her moonbeams make it through. They might be obscured by clouds. Well, in a underrated lesson out album that precedes Dark Side of the Moon, I wish you were here. And of course, my beloved animals. One animal that was not included amongst the animals that were wicked and fucked and polluted, where the kitty cat felines reign supreme. You cannot abuse them, they'll run away and you will scream, come back, you animal, you're all mine. Kitty cat says, fuck you, I'm gone. See ya, sayonara, motherfucker. You'll never be able to abuse me again because I'm smarter and quicker and sharper. And you can beat the shit out of pretty much every single other creature. Just to have power and impose your will upon someone is a crime, like crime against humanity, I can relate, I know what it's like, I can tell you the stories I've been told I'm not allowed to. Apparently, being abused it's illegal to say that happened to you. What the fuck is wrong with the world? I'm gonna fly away, I gotta keep the spirit of light. Follow in the footsteps of the animal that came in the night. In the dream time, they would appear often in the trees of the beautiful glades of the forest, up in the highlands. Beautiful crows would float. I would drop a lot of on the outskirts of Haight-Ashbury, after leaving the love of Ganesh and saying goodbye to the Nepalese princess who would hook me up with magical mirrors or play a fateful role in the saga of that Zelda, the mythological, quasi-autobiographical, mythical, fictitious kind of narrative in the spirit of Almanac of the Dead, a Lord of the Rings, and the criminal works of Cormac McCarthy. Sounds about rather lovely, Hopefully I can pull it off, gotta edit and somehow put it all together to make it a cohesive work that really is compelling and transports you like those great works did. I want it to be cool and like LSD. I want it to be groovy, like having a beautiful, sexy lady on top of the. Oh yeah, it's good to be in love. It's good to be in love. It's good to be in love. It's also good to be chaste and pure and heart, pure and loving in all the ways, most unconditionally. Oh, it's good. Fetters come to visit me. I love the little fellow, we call him the Egyptian. I get up to praise him. But of course my abusive father says, shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. What the fuck is going on? And then of course to add insult to injury, I'm not allowed to treat him like a fucking child. I'm not even allowed to utilize a car. There's two of them, one's not even used at all. My brother comes in town and he's like, here the keys are. And he says in his show, you don't have to take mom's car. Here, take mine. This loser is never going to get to do anything. He's locked away on house arrest. We won't even give him the clip that should be his just because we don't want him to be happy. Apparently, like I said before, it's illegal to be falling in love. It's illegal to be making lots of money. Yeah, it's illegal to be creating beautiful soundscape symphonies. Yeah, writings and epic tragedies that were scribed out. Yeah, it's always like everything that I do. Anything that's beautiful is frowned upon. That's why I'm probably gonna be gone. It's gonna be a dark day. I'm not gonna be living without Confederate Kit and my beloved Luna American Eskimo. I love her so. The sweetest canine in the world. I love them and they're my true children. I've been with them for so very long. Cannot imagine a light without them. And if should tragedy strike, I'm going out with them just like that. You won't, there's no way you can stop me, yo. There's just no motherfucking way you can stop me, yo. I love my kitty cats with all my heart. And Luna, of course, I carry her out. And crawl of compassion and empathic transference is required to heal and inspire and make one want to live, to make one be at peace. At peace and repose, finally attaining a 1 minute and the unicorn and nirvana, yo. Oh yeah, I should have turned on the liver bias. Snobbish brother who's a motherfucker would probably get up and scream at me, which would be so embarrassing. So what, but just like being treated like a stranger in your own fucking home. Been here since I was 3 years old, just below the grass of the Great Sweat Mountain. The Great Sweat Mountain Butte, was the fellowship that was forged, which really kind of happened in Athens, yo. To come back here to represent them. I'm going to take stand. I can show you all the carnage, yo. Just what happens is the world. I'm going to write a work called Wasteland, yo. It's going to go down pretty fucking well. Describe all the plans of the places where the world was turned into a wasteland. It was once a verdant forest show, variegated and elevation. There was a beautiful valley stretch that I'd always loved to go to. I would often park and walk into. That forest would blaze one down. Then I would sing and chant up another fucking groovy freestyle over a song. I think it was my song, Another Morning Stoner by a groovy fucking indie band. It's a good one. I think I might upload it, put it up on Facebook so that others might enjoy. Like sharing is caring is faring well. But that's what people disdain most of all. What they hate most is the fact that they don't have it in them anymore at all. So good night, y'all, and enjoy the morning, yo. The storms have been rather sick. I just hope they don't hurt anybody and blow up anybody's house. And usher for tornadoes of death. There was one that came through. I swear to God, that one was trying to kill me too. An evil motherfucking storm was sinister as fuck. The lightning bolts had a way to erupt. Kept erupting, and the thunder would snap in such a way it felt like a power grid was snapping and exploding. It fucking felt sinister and evil as sin. I got up and said, Jesus Christ, when will this end? Fuck, I did not end for hours. Hour after hour of lightning and striking lightning, lucid tripped out lightning, fucking frightening, freaking me out. I was suffering from withdrawals. I would be fucking jumping out of my bed and fucking almost as high as a fucking Looney Tune bird, hitting the fucking top of the ceiling. Yeah, there's justification in such mania. Lightning bolt actually made it through the window pane, just like the one that you can see. Yeah, with the jewelry light screen, kind of fucking groovy. Oh, yo. Where's that beautiful, lovely moon? I think that's her. No, is that her? I know, don't really know. She's out there in the east, yo. It's actually quite lovely in the early dawn. Let me live my life. I like to stay up at night. I'll write out many a beautiful song. It's all quite nice. The machines that were true monsters of the age. Worse than goblins, worse than dragons, worse than motherfucking orcs and fucking serial killer fucking demons, yeah. Nope, I'll take those over the machines. They're the worst of them all. And sadly, the fleet have to serve them, yeah. But not me, yo, you can count me out. This hippie goth is soon to be gone forever, yo. Signing out, yo, crazy cow. I'm flying free and through the sun. Sung gem will open upon chanting out the ancient elven mantra password and spell that's powerful in its own right, yo. And that's when the door will at the last open. And you may be goth, but you'll be token your way to the glory that is the gothness dwelling within us all, making us and finally get to me the maker, yeah, creator, the ultimate artist, architect, creator, yeah, of the universe and beautiful, lovely earth. I speak of Javu, sing of Javu, Javu, Libertas Lam, Libertas Lam, Javu, 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 yo, Javu, Javu, Libertas Lam, Salam, pause, peace, Salam, pause, peace, peace, love, peace, love, peace, love, ecstasis, yeah, peace, love, peace, love. Peace, love, ecstasis, yeah, that's setting out, passing away, won't be long, I'll not say, I'm flying away, big pass. And that was such a lovely gas, and one hell of a beautiful dream, trip of a trip, fucking glyph blotting my way to glory, yeah, all my dreams have come true, yeah, it's gonna be good to, I'm fitting to die, I don't want to die young, no, I don't want to grow old, who won't want to be 30 but 40, yeah, 20 and all the way up to 30 worked out, and early 30s were groovy as fuck, until you got caught in the gangster and the shadow foe. Had to fucking betray, and then my parents and I, the elders and my lady, gave up on us too. When no one's on your side and you feel like you're going up against the wall, and when you finally fucking get pushed away, people utilize tactics of extortion and sick fucking shite. They are already ashamed of themselves, alright, but they aren't at all, and they're proud of what they've done. They're happy that I've lost my lady friend, even though deep down, I know she wants me back with her, back by her side, where I would rest soundly asleep with her. She slept so sound I would watch her. Oh, the voluptuous heaving, bosom rise and fall, and the breathing, yes, was making me happy, yeah. Just knowing that she was safe and sound made me happy as the kitty cats that would sleep beside us would surround. With little Ellie beside me, sleeping soundly, looking out the window pane. I love that little fellow who's like my best friend. The little fellow was right with me. Well, Biggie, aka Emmett, aka I would call him Biggie. He was really big kitty cat. Me and Coon kitty cats could be perceived as like bobcats, yeah, beautiful bobcats from Siberia, yeah, colored and shaded, fucking cool as fuck, and wonderfully and extremely friendliest cats I ever known. And years later, when I had lost her, yeah, and lost them too, the only help I had was the kitty cats that were finally brought to this home, brought to this abode. 4185 Liberty Trash, yeah, Liberty, yeah, that's been taken away from me, but not done. The place is pretty much a kingdom that we serve them. It's there for us to ensure that they get to enjoy a very pure and exciting and peaceful and serene light where they are free to live as they would like to be. They're free to be and to be allowed to live in accordance with innate law of their innate existence. So was programmed, as was created, as was kind of like the blueprint, of their way of trajectory has taken them from the tombs all the way out to Greek the Egyptians. That's where I came up with tomb heads. And they were an image of the cast there, I thought it was cool that they come from caves. Why we build our fucking pyramids that are fucking rad as fuck. I've been to Cairo, which is very fortunate. It was kind of lucked out. Man, to Athens too. It's accomplishment, not too much of California and down the greatest of them all. North Kenya, 9,000, yeah. Clarity, fatale. On the door the most lovely. Let's take your lady friend out there. In autumn time when the leaves are golden, aspen leaves are golden, it's beautiful and cool. Yeah, the wind sings songs at night. It's a really beautiful, lovely ride. Yeah, and you'd be wise and prudent to drop those psychedelic narcotics, Oh no, if such okay, and ecstasy, marijuana, you want at all times, and then make out, and come, alright, as the dawn begins to blossom and blow up, as you blow your load inside the goth who's been riding you so hard, so fucking well,